What's going on, everybody? It's Jade up here. So, again, just a update on the video. I ended up hitting a marvelous 370 since the last time I posted a video, and the last time I posted a video was yesterday at I guess 293 or something like that. So we've been putting a little bit of work. Well, I just kind of wanted to, like I said, I'm going to keep you guys updated as quick as possible and just as much as possible. At least from my point of view as far as the tanking goes. So without further ado, we're just going to dive right into it and just keep it going as we have been. So we're sitting here about 370 CP, and I was going to do one at 300, but my grinding partner got on at the time I was supposed to do this, and I couldn't get my recording to work. So that's why I'm a little bit higher, but I will tell you what to focus on a little bit when you hit 300, 350, and then when you eventually hit 370, you can kind of allocate the points how you see fit. If not, just kind of put them where I have them. So we're still the same. I still have 25 health, 39 stamina. As you can see, my pool still at 21, and then 19 physical and spell resistance. We are still using the astronaut Moondastone. And then of course I'll buff up again, so kind of show you guys. We're at 26 spell and 24 physical. Again, I still haven't enchanted anything because my enchanter has not got on, and I'm still poor. So, there's that. We'll quickly go over inventory as far as gear again. We're still running 5-piece dragon. We're still not lucky enough to get the Bloodspawn shoulders, or else we would have that. And we still have the helmet on. The jewelry is still the same. The sword and ward is still the same, and the lightning staff is still the same. So nothing has changed in that aspect. Again, we'll go back over skills. These are the skills I'm running. Still the same, guys. Nothing has changed really. When I do actually tank harder stuff, sometimes I do swap the sword and board, and I do put talents here if there's a lot of ads. But if I know there's not a lot of ads, or if I know we have enough DPS, I just keep talents on, and then we're good to go. So as far as that goes, let's go right into CP, because that's what a lot of people want to see anyways. So I'm still not putting anything in the tower. I went up and put 28 in Arcanus, so that's going to give me 7% at magic recovery. I went ahead and put 72 in the Shadow Ward, 23 in Tumbling. What I suggest and what I think would be good is to kind of evenly stack these three. Not so much evenly. You're going to want quite a bit more into Shadow Ward, mainly because you want to reduce the cost of a block. Right now I'm at 23%. The next highest I can go is 24%. Which would be at 100. So I stopped at 72 here, and then just started kind of beefing these up. I want to get this one to 75, and then I'd probably end up going to 100 here, or maybe putting some more points in here. I haven't really decided yet how I want to do it, mainly because I'm getting so much CP a day that I'm just kind of putting them at the end of the day where I see fit. But yeah, at least 23 points, or excuse me, at least 72 points in the Shadow Ward, and you'll be good to go. If you can put 75 points in here, and then start putting them everywhere else, which the main places is Arcanus and then Tumbling, because as a low level tank, you do want quite a bit of magic recovery, because a lot of your skills are magic recovery, or excuse me, are magic. Green's Dragon Blood, Chains, Talons, Blockade, Engulfing, Igneous Shields. So just keep that in mind that I usually have this about 75 points in Arcanus. So that's what I'm really kind of shooting for. Shooting for Arcanus, and then 75, and then a little bit in the Tumbling. I think if I remember right, I have about 30 points in the Tumbling, so we're like almost there. But I can't actually remember. But anyways, that's what you want to focus on. So you want to focus on Shadow Ward, you want to focus on Arcanus, and then you want to slowly start focus on Tumbling. Now, as far as the blue tree and the apprentice, you definitely want to look at Bless and Elfborn. So, oops. Those are really like the only two you should really even be worried about if you're using Green's Dragon Bud. Um, so what I suggest is put about 75 in the Blast and 48 in the Elfborn. You can max it out here and then start putting more points in the Elfborn. But what I do suggest is make sure that you level up at least, a few points in the here, and then start putting some in the here. But if you're already at 300, 350 or something like that, you could easily just go, um, 50 and then some other points in here or something like that. But as far as 370, this is what I got. I excuse me. I can't actually remember how many points were on 300, but this is just kind of going to give you like an overview of like what I have, so maybe it will help you out and your CP. I do apologize that I didn't get to do a video at 300. I just did it at the next best thing. So what I do is I end up grinding for 6 hours straight, and then I usually do my video at the end of it. And so, this is kind of the result of that. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm sure you guys can figure it out. If you guys have any questions, if you're at 300 or 350 or anything like that, just please leave a comment in the section. Leave a comment in the section below, and I'll answer your questions accordingly. I answer all my questions that are basically reply to anybody who has some type of question in the comments. So we got 75 and then 48, and then we have nothing in the other trees because they don't really pertain to us as of now. I put 26 into Ironclad just to get that 11%, and then I went ahead and just maxed out my Ellie and Hardy Defender at 49%. You can keep them at 49% and then start putting more into Ironclad, and then you should be good to go. You can start pumping some into Thick Skin, but I don't really care for that right now because I'm not really doing trials and stuff. I know I did Maw, but as of right now, we're not really messing with anything that's a dot. I mean, there's some things in dungeons and stuff like that, but excuse me, honestly, it's not even that big of an issue at the moment. Sorry, I keep yawning because I'm extremely tired. I finally went to bed, super late. So I stream until I stream. I leveled up until about probably 9 a.m. this morning. Went to bed about 30 minutes later, and then now I'm up now, and it's 3:30. So about 6 hours or so. But yeah, that's what I have my CP on, and hopefully this will help you guys as far as low level tanks putting the correct CP into certain trees. What I will say is that if you need any tanking advice as far as how to do certain things or how to tank certain bosses, just let me know, and I will be more than happy to explain or do a video on something. I do have a lot of videos that I want to get out, but in the meantime, this is where I'm kind of at. I'm kind of struggling to basically keep grinding. So I'm trying to hit 720, obviously. Excuse me, trying to hit 720 as possible, and it's a little rough. It's starting to get a little rough as far as like being tired all the time. So, but that's all right. We're gonna push through it. We're gonna pop it in and hopefully get 720 by Sunday. Which today is the 19th is a Thursday, I believe, right? Yes, it is a Thursday. So I mean, we're getting there. I have a goal every day. Today's goal is to try and hit 400, 450, something like that. But I don't think I'm going to hit it. I think I can hit 400. But we do have a long run tonight that I'll be streaming. So, and that'll be on console. And then shortly, immediately after that, I'm swapping to PC to get back on the grind. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed the update. If you guys have any questions, please just leave them in the comment section below, and I will answer them as quick as possible. Thank you again, and we'll see you in the next video.